For generations, St. Peter's National School has been at the heart of Monasterevin. Through changing times and changing faces, the school has been home to countless memories, friendships and stories. As we come to the end of one chapter, we wanted to capture a small snapshot of life in St. Peter's over the years. We invited some of the people who helped shape the story of the school. Former principals, past pupils, members of the community, and those who dedicated so much of their lives to St. Peter's, to share their memories of a place we are all fortunate to have been part of. These are their stories. These are their memories. This is St. Peter's, the final chapter.
That time it wasn't called St. Peter's, it was called Monasterevin CBS, or CBS Monasterevin.
I was here the day the school was blessed, and Bishop Lennon blessed it. And Paddy Lawler, a Laois man from Abbey Leaks, he was a minister at the time, he did the official opening.
I think when I started here, there was just 5 teachers, and you know that there was the principal had to teach as well as run the school.
The younger Christian brothers too, they were different from the older. They would have integrated more with the classes, you know. They had a bit of crack with the classes.
Our days start at 9:30. When I came first was 9:30. Then they had an hour for lunch, because the brothers used to go over to the house for their dinner.
We had a good lady in the kitchen that time called Mrs. Downey. She was a very good cook, and she'd have the dinner ready, so I'd hop over and they got back again 10 minutes or 15 minutes anyway.
There was always maybe 2 or 3 brothers, but there was lay teachers started to come in then, you know. The classes got bigger.
We had an extra class. We had 2 extra classes more than we had classrooms. So one of the classrooms was down beside the church, away from the building altogether, the other side of the road.
They were all big classes, like we all had double classes and 40 plus in each class.
We only had 1 yard, which is a big yard now. There was nothing on this side, obviously. This wasn't here, this was a football field.
Well, I suppose the place was very different at that time. This new building wasn't here. The prefabs, what's Miss Quinn's and Miss Fahey's at the moment, they obviously weren't there. This was where we're sitting now. This was the field, and there was a garden, kind of a garden green area between the school and the field. A wall with a railing. It was the whole layout was very, very different.
My job was, I had the job of role desk advisor for religious education, and I suppose that was my first introduction to St. Peter's, because when I came here, the Christian brothers were here at the time, and Brother Murphy and Brother Keane were here. And I remember kind of coming to the school and going around the classes, and I used to always enjoy kind of the boys, and I suppose a bit of crack with them in a way, even though it was supposed to be a serious examination. But I don't think I ever fell into that category as such. I felt that it was something to be enjoyed by the pupils and by the teachers as well.
It was always a very relaxed school. There was no, everyone was treated the same. There was nobody any more important than anybody else.
But there was a good spirit, and they didn't mind. They did whatever they were asked to do. You know, I didn't have to force them to do anything. They often suggested what to do themselves.
It's always very friendly, welcoming and inclusive, and everyone's allowed to be who they want to be.
I suppose our motto, you know, Ag Fás le Chéile, together we grow, is a big part of what we are. And I do think we all grow together.
But there's always been, you know, you could always pop into somebody and say, look, can I borrow? Can you help me out with this? Can you cover a yard, Josie? All that kind of thing, you know, and people invariably would bend over backwards to help, you know.
We're really lucky in St. Peter's that everyone does support one another, like, and, you know, there's no real questions asked. If there's something asked of someone, they'll go and do it, like, you know.
There's, you know, a tremendous interest among the teachers for pupils. I always found, you know.
They had hurling and they had table tennis and they had football and big into after school activities.
I felt like we played football for the whole 6 years. And
Don't think we won
We
anything.
did. We won in second year.
What?
Second class. Second class.
What did we win?
It's 110s thing over in Moorfield.
Right.
Yeah.
Very proud, to be honest, representing my school in a school final as well, and a few times being captain, so I was really proud of that, to be honest.
Podge was always a favourite for his football ability. Like, he could never do wrong. Captain, fantastic.
Yeah.
We had a good football team. They won the county league. Now it hadn't much with me to do with me. I'd say it had more to do with the man ahead of me, what I call Connie Higgins. He was very good at training teams, and he had this team basically ready. And then Mick Middleton, I suppose, as well had him at the end of his time there.
Mr. Leonard just was always football.
Yeah,
Yeah.
football mad.
Ellistown man though, so
Useless.
yeah.
We had good table tennis players that time in the school. The man before me, Brother Higgins, he was one of the best coaches of table tennis in Ireland. He used to enter fellas in the All-Ireland competitions from Limerick, and some of them were All-Ireland champions.
We've a real sense of community here, I think, and people will work hard for one another.
And visitors, inspectors would always remark on it, that when they come in, you know, people always say that, you know, if you walk into a school, you can tell straight away what's happening in it, what the atmosphere is like.
It's just different. Like you can just be yourself. Like, you don't have to you know.
It was good. The spirit, I suppose, was the big thing that was there. There was a very good spirit, you know.
Describe it as a very friendly school, a very happy school, a school that, you know, I like to visit because of the friendliness of both the staff and the pupils.
We're not like other schools, like we don't have
Yeah,
as
we're
much
a bit
buildings.
smaller.
We're a bit smaller, yeah.
I think it makes it
definitely
better
smaller.
being smaller though.
It's because we're in a
Because everyone
school.
knows everyone.
I wouldn't like everybody to all know, like,
It's a bit more local.
know our
like,
school.
yeah.
The welcoming atmosphere and the respect and that the boys have and the good relationship they have with parents has always remained the same.
You know, lots of people, boards, parents, councils, staffs, would all have contributed over the years greatly to the culture that's here in the school.
I was told that I was on the board of management, and then I was told that I was the chairman. But it was great. I mean, the meetings were very good, and the meetings actually, we used to get through a good lot of work, but we got through it very quickly. But John Ford took over after me, and I think he did 4, and then Keith came after that.
I'd say getting on together really was the one thing that we all got on well, even though we wouldn't be all have the same sort of mentality, but we did get on together well. And
Like everyone is here just to help everybody do their best.
The friendliness and the atmosphere and the dedication of staff and students.
It makes the school more than a building, you know. It makes it special. It makes it.
Like, they are great boys, and we've been very lucky, I suppose, to have such a great school community here. But I think St. Peter's has been a big part of the community of Monasterevin, and I know, say, when I was growing up, John Proctor, like, lived and bred this school. Like, everything, you know, when you heard St. Peter's, John Proctor was who you thought of, and he adored the school.
John was extraordinary, you know. He had a vision, and he had a great way with the young people, and he was very inspiring. John was, you know.
God, the traffic wardens were a real big thing as well, like, you know, with John Proctor. Like, he trained them to, you know, in this the competitions, and I think they won one year, like, you know.
I was one of them.
Yeah.
I remember you used to have to do the shout, and it was stop the traffic.
Yeah, take up your positions.
Cross now.
Cross the
Yeah.
And I know like the parents' councils over the years would have put in a lot of work into it. They would have been heavily involved in the community, and it's great to be able to keep those community links up, I suppose. Like, I just really love the town of Monasterevin, and I love being part of this community and being able to help and support the kids to grow.
Anything that goes on in the school, I suppose, it kind of affects the town, or anything that goes on in the town, it affects the school. Like, you know, they're kind of two of them are entwined. And I suppose back when I started, they talked about the amalgamation, and it was kind of discussed. And then we were asked, what did we think of it? And I suppose everybody at the time kind of said that it's irrelevant what we kind of think, because it's important for the town. And everyone felt at the time that the town needed to have a school, a bigger school, a better school, with boys and girls mixed.
It was best of luck is all I can say to the staff and the children.
And I think it's going to be fantastic for staff and students to be going into a brand new purpose-built school.
At the end of the day, you're still bringing the school community with you. This is just the building.
I think it's going to be brilliant. I think it's going to be brilliant, and I envy the boys and girls that are going to enjoy that kind of an atmosphere in the school, you know.
We'd always be talking about it, even down in the pub.
Down in the pub or whatever, we'd always say, just remember, like, we'd be in that class, we did this, we did that.
I always found the children here to be really good. They were always good crack.
The things we did.
Yeah, Mr. Leonard, Miss O'Mara.
He was
They
always,
would have been my top two.
That definitely, we always had the most crack with him. And we could.
There'd be two that you'd kind of still keep half in touch with, like.
Yeah, if you seen
them, you'd chat away to them. Or
no bother.
I see Miss O'Mara in the gym the whole time.
Yeah.
She's never out of that place.
Yeah.
Then you have your golden time.
Golden time.
Taylor Swift playing.
Taylor Swift playing, yeah. And Mr. Leonard as well.
Playing football with the lads.
Memories you
The
get.
field, yeah, memories.
Yeah. The vibe.
The vibe.
Yeah.
The crack.
If you could go back, like, you would.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100% go back.
I would say thanks for the many cups of tea in the staff room, you know, and the biscuits and the chat.
You know, that's what I missed most, really, when I left. The crack and the talking and the carry on in the staff room.
You would miss the school, yeah. And I always like going back there.
I can only feel positive and know that I was lucky to work here for so long. People put up with me for so long.
Like, I've been very lucky to work here all my career, and to be happy here all my career.
It's an end of an era, you know.
Because we've been in this school since first class.
Yeah.
And it's helped a lot, like.
Maybe because of the creak in the old building and the drafts and the lack of insulation and the cold and everything. It was just...
It was more than school. There was a warmth about the whole thing. You belonged, you know.
Remember this place, definitely.
Yeah, don't forget about us.
Make sure it's not forgotten.
It'll tug at my heartstrings every time I pass here. There's no doubt about that.
I suppose when I think about St. Peter's, there's the professional side of it. I didn't expect to be here 30 years later, or I never expected to be principal of the place. But there's also the personal side of it, because I think it's been more beneficial for me than I ever was. I've gained more from St. Peter's than I ever gave back. That's the way I look at it now.
Take me back to the schoolyard days. Rosy ring-a-ring, and oh, to be schoolboys again. Live, oh, we would sing. Two birds on a telephone wire. Long grass we would lie. My brother, those days are gone. So go on down and go fly, go fly, go fly. On a telephone wire, bell rings, it's your time. My brother, those days are gone. So go on now, go fly, go fly, go fly.
Walking alone in the city, hearing the sound of the rain. I thought that I saw you on 5th Street. I suddenly missed you again. Remember the night in the taxi, you said you were moving away, holding your hand in the backseat. I wish I could call you and say there are things that I could have done better, things I wish I had said but I never got the chance. Now I know that the moment is gone. But life goes on. Every little word I said, you know I meant it. Every little touch you gave, you know I felt it. We were only young, we were only young. Heavy on my heart, I wish it never ended. Even at the start I didn't understand that you were moving on. You don't know what you've got until it's gone. You don't know what you've got until it's... I know if I make it to 80, I'll always remember your name, 'cause you came along and you changed me. I guess what I'm trying to say is there are things that I could have done better, things I wish I had said but I never got the chance. Now I know that the moment is gone. But life goes on. Every little word I said, you know I meant it. Every little touch you gave, you know I felt it. We were only young, we were only young. Heavy on my heart, I wish it never ended. Even at the start I didn't understand that you were moving on. You don't know what you've got until it's gone. You don't know what you've got until it's gone. We were only young. Every little word I said, you know I meant it. Every
heavy like a child, heavy like the heart gets sometimes, heavy like the rain on down the line. Famous, an intergenerational affair. You fooled around and tried to sell your soul. You took a dive and landed in the bowl. Just another day, like the others spent residing in your personal hell. I hope it all goes well. You can dry your eyes, it won't change the past. You can't bring you falling back, the cannonballs are flown. You can waste your time, it's so easy, roaring about your school days, they're the best you'll ever know. Junior cavalry are coming for your throat. Cuckoo bird has sounded off and flown away from all this danger. Run away from everything you thought you ever loved. It's hidden in the starry skies above, just beyond the manger. Just another day, like the others spent residing in your personal hell. I hope it all goes well, man. You can dry your eyes, it won't change the past. You can't bring you falling back, cannonballs are flown. You can waste your time, it's so easy, roaring about your school days, they're the best you'll ever know. Roses rise in the darkest of places, bruised on their faces, bruised on their faces. And the good may die, but they leave us their graces, leave us their graces, they leave us their graces. You can dry your eyes, it won't change the past. You can't bring you falling back, cannonballs are flown. You can leave us their graces, they leave us their graces.